Yeah, he balanced well his team today, and overall, I would say it was a bit in some departments. For example, the defensive performance was much stronger than the defensive performance was.
It's up, Theo, with some conclusions. Arsenal 5 points clear. Should they fear the challenge of Chelsea?
I think so. I really do. But just on that point there, Arsenal's problem last year, they drew too many games. Like with Chelsea, there are too many red cards. It's going to play catch-up, aren't you? Yes, I think right now Arsenal are very comfortable. They're very happy, but there's still gears to come. I do feel there's still more to come from Arsenal. There's been elements of this season where they've been a bit more less patient in these games, yes, in the big games. I just feel they just need to pick up the intensity from start to finish, and a lot of teams can't cope with them. And that's what I'll just ask them, just to ask questions of each other during these big games, to maybe go away from what Mikel's saying to them at times. I think that's a big change for me.
Very quickly, can Chelsea challenge?
Yes.
There we go. Is it unfair, Daniel, to say that Arsenal might have gambled a little bit more in pursuit of that winning goal?
I think that going back to maybe our careers, being on the pitch playing against 10 men, right? It's a gift and a curse, because you're expected to win. You feel like, okay, it's our day now. We're going up against 10 men, but in a way it can be more difficult, because you either are calm and patient, which is what Arsenal were today, but then there's not that intensity to speed things up. And you talk about 8 shots, you'd expect there to be more shots, but there are far less shots up from outside the box nowadays than there were when we were playing. So maybe people would have been taking longer range shots, whereas now it's more of a methodical approach, in that this is our way of playing. We're going to play it wide, we're going to have overlaps, we're going to make, 1-2s, this, that and the third, and try and break you down in the way we would break down the mannequins in training, effectively. So yes, you could argue that Arsenal should have maybe thrown a little bit more at them and gone a bit more gung-ho, but as the manager said in the press conference, it's that in transition, Chelsea were still dangerous, and Robert Sanchez was really good on those crosses, coming to collect them and throwing them out. But I would have anticipated Arsenal to create more chances within that, in open play, for sure.